The situation in Puerto Rico in many ways is improving, but any sort of real recovery will take a long time. As we learned while we were traveling with relief teams in Puerto Rico, there are still some major issues that need to be dealt with before any sort of victory can be declared. It's the calm after the storm. Puerto Rico is a stunningly beautiful island. Hurricane Maria tried to take that away but didn't succeed. Still, the scars remain, and they run deep. This mountain spring was one of the few sources of water around Adjuntos, but there's no guarantee that it's safe. The doctors here at this clinic treat a lot of gastrointestinal problems from drinking bad water. Jose Lopez de Victoria is part of a group of medical students from Ponce. They help the residents here in the mountains help themselves by educating them about safe water, food, and what illnesses to look out for.
Just want to keep people as healthy as possible for as long as possible and just prevent more deaths from happening.
These filters work for 1 million gallons.
Tessa Hahn co-founded a nonprofit called 3to5days.org. 3 to 5 days. That's how long we can survive without water. They put together this bucket system that can filter out impurities from practically any water source.
This is the actual filter right here. It works with gravity flow. So the more water that you put in, it actually comes right out, and it removes 99.99999% of all contaminants, protozoa, cysts,
so you
cholera.
Put anything in here,
you can put anything except salt water.
The buckets are a part of just about every trip made by the Humanitarian Live Project. These pilots are helping cut through the governmental red tape to get the supplies where they need to go. Like the makeshift medical clinic in Adjuntos. We just saw a family walk out of here with donations that you brought here. How does that make you feel?
It's awesome. I mean, look, we're making a small dent each time.
This area, way up in the mountains of Puerto Rico, is never going to return to any sense of normal until the electricity service is restored. And as you can see, that's going to take some doing.
It's not an easy fix, but it's a fix.
Crispin Perez is with FEMA. He has no idea how long it will take to fix the grid, but he's confident that it will get done.
We're one of the richest, powerful countries in the world. We can do it.
Our trip is almost done, but our plane won't be empty on the way home. Hilda Sotomares and her husband are in poor health, and they're not getting any better with the medical care in Puerto Rico. They're going with us to see doctors in Miami.
We've transported cancer patients in need of treatment and diabetics that are in need of treatment and elderly folks and children and all kinds of people.
When I asked how long they expected to be on the mainland, they sadly shrugged their shoulders. They have no idea. It's estimated that since Maria, more than 100,000 Puerto Ricans have left the impoverished island. More are leaving every day. Many of them have no intentions of returning. One thing that has struck me while doing these reports is the apathy toward Puerto Rico. People tend to think of it as a distant third world country when in fact it's been a U.S. territory since 1917. But there are those who care passionately about what's going on there. And if they weren't stepping up right now, the situation in Puerto Rico would be much worse. If you could help, I have a list of some of these organizations on our webpage. Go to KWTX.com and click on the Find It button. Tara.